Good day, lords and ladies, and welcome back to Age of Fear 2, the Chaos Lords, as we dive back into the game. Now, where were we? I believe we were on... I believe this is the right one, correct?
Each and every room had massive stone slabs set in a grid, and these stones had what looked like letters written on them. Every room they passed through made Katzok's gang uneasy. They had never seen anything like it before, and felt wary of stepping on the strange slabs. They reached a room which had two doors aside from the one by which they entered. They looked identical, and there was an ominous feeling about them.
Take the left door, take the right door. Well, right is always right.
Finally, Katzok and his gang found themselves in a different kind of room. The room was a massive square hall with a high ceiling, supported by great pillars and archways. It framed an elevated stone altar. Dried blood surrounded and covered the altar, which was made of strange shapes and patterns. Upon the altar, there was a skeleton. Its skull seeming to stare through Katzok as though seeing directly into the depths of his soul. After the events that had led them to this point, this room made Katzok even more uneasy.
Look, small gaps in wall. Hurl see outside.
Seeing that Hurl was right, Katzok's desire to leave this wretched place came as a relief. Still, after coming all this way...
Katzok Chief,
called one of the warriors.
Big door here, bigger than others. Katzok won't explore. Katzok won't leave. Katzok want treasure,
he declared indecisively.
Go back to the two-door room. Let's go for the large door.
Leading his gang through the biggest door, Katzok found that yet more bones littered the floor here. They were scattered throughout the room. Mindful of the skeletons that rose up earlier, Katzok grasped his axe in his hands and led the gang through the room. From the light filtering through the gaps in the wall, Katzok could see there was not just one type of skeleton. Katzok could see those of humans, dwarves, goblins, and orcs, and many different creatures he didn't recognize besides.
Great warrior live here,
observed Katzok.
No treasure. Katzok want treasure.
No treasure, declared a strange voice.
Leave.
Turning, Katzok saw a creature unlike anything he had ever seen before. The creature before him was half human and half bull, and it was wielding a great war axe that would make any orc proud. Katzok's gang were startled by the creature, but they were already prepared to fight. They looked to Katzok. Hurl stepped forward.
Minotaur make bones?
The creature nodded.
All bones here. Ties make. Hurl think Katzok need Minotaur,
declared the warlock, turning to Katzok.
Ha!
Snorted the Minotaur.
Orcs pay treasure. Ties no want treasure. Orcs leave, all ties kill. Katzok no afraid of bullman,
screamed Katzok. Taz screamed a war cry in response and charged the band of orcs. Brandishing his axe in the air, Katzok roared in rage and also charged.
Well, this is going to be fun. He looks pretty tough indeed. Aha, cow with axe. Moo! Cow, still York, you are dead. Cow can talk. Taz roars. Holy mother of goodness. So let's see what we have. Half bull, half man. These enormous and brutal creatures are legendary adversaries. Mindful towards use a double-sided axes and brute strength to cleave through their heavily armoured foes. Got antidote, form of invincibility, beast, berserker, battle rage, bloodlust, cleave, raw meat diet, stun attack, tough, veteran. Okay, so yeah, he's got everything.
Tasty.
We don't really have that many people left.
Be fine.
We might just have to gang up on him and try our best.
To war.
Right. Pop snakes. Right. We need to pin him in combat before he can do anything.
Yes.
Hit him with everything we've got. Net him. Urgh, I mean roar. Sorry, ooh, coo. Ooh, I mean roar. Right, troll, have at him.
Let's draw some.
Zog.
To war.
Quickly, we must surround him. It's our only chance.
What do you want? Yes. Slaughter.
Right. We must keep withering him.
To war.
Hunting.
Let's crush some bones. On them. I'll find the dead.
Quickly. We gouged out an eye.
On them. So warriors.
He needs to pull back.
To war.
Keep him out of combat. Right. Quickly. Curses. Catzog. Boy, that was tough. Whew. I was actually really worried for a second that I was actually going to lose that fight.
Me fine.
Because he was doing so much damage. Okay.
Enough of this.
Remember to send... I have to remember to send trolls to open these treasure chests. Just in case they're mimics. Gold... rubies... pirate's knife...
Let's draw some blood. I'll find them dead.
lots of money, elixir of swiftness, saddle hand, found pearl.
Slaughter. What do you want?
I need to remember to actually use the undo button. I keep on forgetting to use it.
Give me my power.
A lot of the games I used to play never had that function, so it's a bit hard to remember to use it or not. So another pearl. Is that it? Anything else in the room? Ah, there's something down here. Just remember that I shouldn't really be using him.
Yes. Slaughter.
have to remember that I shouldn't be using wounded characters to open stuff up. The risk of rats jumping out is too high. Right, nothing in there, nothing in there, nothing in there, nothing in there, nothing in there. Okay. If that's everything, we've got to end the battle.
After a great struggle, neither the Minotaur nor Katzok had tasted the blade of the other's axe, and both were beaten raw from the force of their beating, stomping, and biting. Hard as they tried, Katzok could not land a solid blow on the Minotaur, nor could the Minotaur on Katzok. Eventually, the Minotaur fell exhausted to the floor, and Katzok stood above the heaped creature, and screaming a victorious cry, Katzok brandished his axe in the air above them.
Orc strong,
Said the Minotaur.
Taz will follow Orc. Taz help Orc. Minotaur strong,
Declared Katzok, throwing his axe down so he could rest.
Minotaur be much help. Not even War Ogre kill Minotaur.
After a moment imagining the scene of the Minotaur fighting war ogres, Katzok asked,
How Minotaur know Orcish? Taz hunt many Orc, many Goblin. Taz learn. Why Orc in Dwarfland? Katzok need treasure. Katzok become chieftain. Kill Katzok enemy. Lost in maze, find Minotaur. Taz help Orc. Taz give Orc gift.
Hurl quickly set about healing Katzok and Taz. The exhausted pair soon recovered enough to leave. They were beaten and bruised, but able to continue. Warlock Hurl glared back at the exit. Hurl never forget this place. Dark power here. The normally rowdy gang simply stood in silence, nodding in agreement rather than shouting. They collected their treasure from nearby and made their way back towards the forest.
Ah, is this the War Fortress, the one from the first game, I wonder? It might be. It may be the Dwarf Fortress from the first game. Ring of Speed, and we got the Minotaur. I do think it is. I do think it actually is the Dwarf Fortress from the first game. Right, so we've got our sappers have returned. We've got items to sell. Sold gold bar. We still have the pumpkins, which are fantastically useful. So the pearls. Right. So we've got that equipped. What's the pirate dagger do? Right, we've got the brave ability. That's the new thing that they added in, by the way. If you right click on the item, it comes up with the stats, and then you can basically see their abilities as well. Or Shadow Hand, Steal and Sleep. I'm not a massive fan of it, to be honest. Bone Shield. We already get Battle Rage. Problem is, if we have the mace, we get slow attack. We could do the poison attack, which is cool. That's really quality armor would be nice. Berserker armor is terrible for Katzok. Poisoned earrings. Now that could be useful. Transmutate. Plus 25 gold at the end of each battle, 50 gold at regular, 75 gold at veteran, and 100 gold at elite. Not bad. Right. First off, we need to basically give him skills, because he's got a ton of points. First off, he needs to have elite. And with elite, he can get Probably war runes, and then I'll probably can I'll probably then aim for dual wielding. He's just off getting that. But what do I need? Merchant is cheaper. Not really interesting. Arcane Master, Firebolt. He's just off getting elite. I want meditation for him because it's really important for magical casters, and then I'll take experience. I think we lost one of the devs. Yeah, we lost one of the devs, unfortunately. Nah, he fell for a greater cause. He's almost on elite status, so I'm going to hold off getting him anything until then. Troll, I'll give veteran status to. Sergei. Sergei leveled up, and we'll give him cleave because it's such a good ability for the orcs. He's off just by a bit as well. Give him veteran. Netta elite status, so he's actually more survivable. He can have elite status. And the Minotaur. That's annoying. Let's go with this. Right, we go with regular for him to start off with. Then we go with veteran. I like having that because it means David basically, it's the first thing I always buy, is basically ranks up. Poison immunity. Yes. The orcs I picked up earlier weren't they? Right. So they all get leveled up. So they're all going to basically have the same stats. Veteran, mage, caster. You can get an orc now as well, which is pretty cool. Raw meats. I always get the next level of experience just because it is so useful. A bit of luck. And these guys can hold off because I'm basically just wanting to turn these guys into assassins if I can help it. These guys are all going to get the same thing, which is cleave. Now this is the hard question, do I get an ogre? I mean, they're very cool, very dangerous, expensive. Is there any items that I want to buy first? Armour for him would be good. Not going to lie, armour for him would be very, very good. I could give him a poison axe. But the bone shield isn't really worth it. Because I can basically... Okay. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to buy that. Equip him with that. Remove that. Equip him with the earrings, which means now he has poisoned attack. No, Amulet of Courage. That's cool. He needs to be equipped with a decent health potion. Items, what can he be equipped with? Healing brew, healing brew. Give him a healing brew. No, Taz has got to stay Taz. So you can become my. As always, I like to sneak him into my campaigns. The Fuax, you rise again. You may be a bit ugly. No, I mean literally. Ogres aren't known for being attractive. Yeah, you got killed. The Warhammer, that's cool. For this guy, got a nice core of troops. Good, good, good. I don't have any real range units to be honest, but that doesn't really bother me that much. Got a bit of money stored away. Goblin Wolf Riders. So we've got to save. Continue.
For the next few days, Katzok's gang stayed on the edge of the forest. Goblin scouts had been sent into both the Dwarven Mountains and the human forests in search of treasure. Unfortunately, Katzok quickly learned that there was nothing of value in the area and decided to continue deeper into the forests in search of more gold. Katzok had been promised that there was a human city a few days' travel away. This city was something Katzok had never seen before. City-like village, Hurl had assured him. Many more humans. Too many. Can't attack. Katzok wait close. Sometime humans leave with treasure. Katzok take. After a couple of days, Hurl told Katzok they were getting close. Getting impatient, Katzok began to grow restless when a goblin eventually came running towards him.
Katzok Chief, robe men, iron men, fighting demon men. Come quick!
Squealed the goblin. Katzok knew rogue men were mages, but had never heard of demon men. Where? He demanded.
In Valley Close, near Stone Road.
Show, Katzok! Boys, come!
As the orcs made their way into the valley and crossed the stone road, the sound of humans shouting could be heard. Unsure of what demon men were, Katzok ordered his gang to stay hidden. Observing through the trees and bushes, they witnessed a mass of demons circling a group of humans. Katzok understood some of the common tongue but it was much more confusing than Orcish.
Foul thing! You tricked me!
Screamed the mage. A female who stood among the demons giggled.
You disgusting old pervert! Did you really think seduction magic would work on me? Now you'll have to answer to my master.
The mage conjured magic and began hurling it at the demons and the female.
Begone, you foul beasts!
Begone, foul beasts was a statement that orcs were all too familiar with. It's too late, laughed the large demon at the center of the group. We have reached the human realm. There is nothing you can do to stop us. Kill them, my children!
Catsock humans and red humans? Earl, no, Catsock, red humans are demons, demons, good warriors. They're too strong, be humans, orcs, mass red demons. Alright, let's have a look at what we're facing. So these are the demons, eh? Let's have a look. Demon Mistress. Because you see on the front cover, I get a feeling this is where the main story crosses over. Unlike in the first game, I think this is a point in the story where if you're playing the demon story, you get this event, because I'm pretty sure there's an achievement that unlocks for it, which means that we must actually get here with Demoness at some point. Only the most successful and favoured succubi are promoted into a demon mistress caste. Sexy and dangerous, they are immensely magical skilled, firebolt, invincible armour. Ooh, that's pretty bad. Unholy strength, charm, demon. It's pretty dang bad. What are these? Berserkers. Berserkers are humans greatly influenced by chaos. They fight in nearly uncontrollable fury, completely disregard their own safety. Once a Berserker becomes enraged in combat, only his own death without his opponent will stop him. So they're basically orcs. Okay. What are these things? Horror. Horrors are minor demons summoned to the human realm from the underworld. Slow and clumsy, their gruesome appearance terrifies their enemies. Demon, iron-minded, poison their immunity, steals experience, and they are veteran. We know what these guys are. These are fiends, summoned from the dark circles of hell. Fiends stalk the human world with unquenchable lust for magic, for chaos, death, and power. What else are there? There's a demonologist. Expert in all matters of vile and villainous, demonologists are born from chaos. They use their knowledge and ability to serve demons and ensure that their masters before they need to continue attacks on the human realm. Sacrifice, unblockable, right. Summon horror, summon imp, summon fiend. Okay, so that's worrisome to know. He can only when he's basically at full power can he summon a fiend, but he can still pop out a lot of annoying little things. He has fear, intelligence, gold, chaos magic. What's this? Hellbat. Hellbats, native to the underworld's volcanic areas, concealing themselves in the hellfires, enrobed in concealing flames. They remain camouflaged with their potential victims until it's too late. Right. And these guys do fire damage on top of everything else. And they're imps. Although their magical skills are minor, this demonic servant from the underworld should not be underestimated. Nasty and vindictive, an imp compensates for its physical weakness with unwavering tenacity. So magical missiles. Right. And of course we've got the big boy, Chaos Hydra. Hydras are creatures of the Chaos Gods, and demons from the underworld can easily corrupt them. Chaos Hydras retain their regenerative abilities, but their mutated body is highly unstable. Okay, so he re-heals as well. Who do they have here? An archmage, okay. With the armor of courage and a whole bunch of other goodies. This is going to be fun on the bun. Well, I'll set up my forces. Right. Main character. Minotaur, oh, I'd forgotten I hadn't given the troll. Actually, we can't remove stuff, can we? Who do we need to take something off? Probably him. We'll remove that. Give him poisonous. I don't like taking the healing stuff off the caster. Actually, he's got enough. No, I've got a different plan. I mean, the net is nice and all. It's really good, but I just had to keep him out of the way. My own fault for not giving him one of these. Equip that. Equip the healing brew. Right. I have these guys on the sides. I have my trolls on the outside because they can basically hold for a long period of time. More orcs bring up the flanks. Give him an antidote. Okay, he can't have it. No, he's poison immune, so it's fine. And that should be a good formation. Use these guys to basically clear a path. I'm not gonna... We'll wait for these guys to engage. Let them smack into them, and then we'll basically go and ham and smack through them, because they have the larger numbers. But we'll do that next episode. I've been Cornish-Knight. If you have liked, please press the like button. If you wish to subscribe, please press the subscription button. You can follow me on Twitter, on Steam, or leave a comment in the comment section and I'll get back in contact with you. This has been Age of Fear 2, the Chaos Lords. I've been Cornish-Knight, and I shall see you all next time. Goodbye.